feel scammed?
Oh, sure, of course.
Well, do you use the toll roads? 500,000 of us do every day. And tonight we have some bad news for you.
Yes, you may be paying forever, even if the roads were paid off a long time ago.
Reporter Wayne Dolcefino and 13 Undercover have the evidence of a broken promise.
The next time a politician asks you to vote on something, you might want to get all that fine print in writing. Don't you get sick of broken promises?
Traffic and weather together with an accident that's involving two vehicles.
That accident is cleared, but wait.
It's another morning drive to work.
That's it for this traffic update.
And before this day is over, 500,000 of you will pay a toll just to get where you need to go. Doesn't that make you feel like you want to cheer? Well, we really did cheer when the West Bell Tollway opened in 1989.
Some dreams come true.
Of course, maybe that's because the girl band The Bangles were playing a live concert on top of the new highway. Steve Malouf now pays close to $200 a month in tolls.
Makes me angry. Really angry.
Because Steve knows what we found downtown. Inside this building that looks on the outside like it should be torn down. Let's see, 1983. Oh, that's a big boy. Newspaper accounts of the nasty political fight 3 decades ago over the idea of selling bonds to build toll roads. 70% of you said, okay, but all those cheering people, wonder if they'd be so excited today if they knew they'd been scammed. You feel scammed?
Oh, sure, of course.
We found this brochure from the early days of the Toll Road Authority, printed just after we okayed building the West Bell and the Hardy Toll Road. The promise was simple. When both roads combined have covered their costs, the roads will become, let's read it together, free public highways.
So the roads will become free public highways. How about that? Isn't that nice?
Right? What did you think would happen when we paid the roads off?
Well, you would think they'd take the toll booths away, right?
Well, if you use the toll road today, you already know that didn't happen. But the promise is there in black and white. They used it to get us to vote.
Yeah, it does make you wonder, well, why aren't they free?
We've already made back the money we paid to build the roads, and then plenty more. Take the Hardy. Total construction cost $287 million. We made that back by 2004. You paid a total of tolls of $617 million. You sort of wonder what happened?
Yes.
The stretch of the Sam Houston cost $72 million to build. You know how much you paid in tolls? $865 million. Do you feel cheated?
Very much so.
The construction of that road has been paid for 12 times.
It's one system. It's one system that funds all the needs out there.
I didn't see that in the fine print. Did you? But leave it to politicians to welch on a deal. It happened in September 2001 at a Harris County Commissioners Court meeting. Way down on the agenda. Look at H, a bunch of gobbledygook about bond stuff. And then a resolution for pooling of a list of toll road projects as component facilities. Translation, you're going to pay tolls forever.
13 Eyewitness News.
If you were watching Eyewitness News back in 1983,
Voters in Harris County turned out today to say emphatically they do want toll roads.
you heard a prediction that was right on.
That these projects will more than pay for themselves. In fact, have money left over at the end.
You guys are a cash cow, right?
This agency does take in a substantial amount of revenue.
Take a guess.
I don't know. 1.5 billion. No idea.
It's actually more than $5 billion.
Wow. Doesn't surprise me. Fourth largest city in the nation. Sure, captive audience. It's awesome.
So much money has been made, the Toll Road Authority has to give some of its extra cash to Harris County commissioners every year. Nearly $900 million so far. Not to pay off debts, but to pay to fix up other roads. So when you pay a toll, You're not just paying for the right to drive on a special road. You're paying to fix up roads for other folks who didn't pay a dime.
Everybody should pay their own fair share. And it seems like just a few of us are paying for what they should be paying for, and it's just not right.
During that road party back in 1989, the Bengals taught us to walk like an Egyptian. 23 years later, 13 Undercover has taught you something else.
The whole free thing, never gonna happen.
From a practical standpoint, it's hard to imagine the road going free.
And do you want to see how much money they've made from you on tolls? Just go to 13 Interactive, and you can see all the evidence of a broken promise. Want to check out a particular road? Try the Savings-Ton Tollway. You see how much we paid in tolls, how much they've made. All this and more on ABC13.com. After the news, of course. Wayne Dolcefino, 13 Undercover.